Yo, what's good, y'all? Good people, man. We are back with yet another video, man. You already know we're gonna keep these videos coming, so make sure you have that post notification bell on so you don't miss an upload. If you do like videos like this and you want to keep seeing videos like this, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe with post notifications on. And if you are new, welcome to the channel, man. We have a lot of good clips for today. Conspiracy, strange, paranormal, all that good stuff here. So that's enough talking. Let's get right into it.
3 billionaires in their enemy year. Number 1, P. Diddy, forced to step down because of sexual allegations. Next, another billionaire, Vince McMahon of 1945, that is billionaire, forced to step down because of sexual harassment or whatever it is, just heinous crimes. Whether he's guilty or not, they got both charged in the enemy year and they both had to step down. And Mr. Tepper, not to that degree, but yes, his NFL team went 2-15, the worst in the NFL this year. And Mr. Matthew Perry, he lost the ultimate price, his life. So we just went through 4 people in their enemy year who had issues, some they're not coming back from. People who are born in dog years, every single one of you need to be careful. Now, I also said something about David Tepper. He's another billionaire. He became a billionaire the American way, not through Hollywood, but through stocks and stuff like that. He left Goldman Sachs in a rooster year and made an empire for himself. But you know, he's interesting because he actually owned an NFL team called the Carolina Panthers. And you know what happened? They were the worst team in the NFL this year, 2-15. So again, no matter who you are, you get hit. Believe me, this is a competitive man, and he got hit in his enemy year, and he has no idea why this happened. 3 billionaires in their enemy year.
It kind of sucked that like we gotta go through this, but I don't know why it's like this, but this is how it is, man. He be making sense, so he definitely right, man. So if it is your enemy year, man, just like he be saying, lay low for real, and just wait until your year comes around for real. Damn, it's crazy how it go like that. Like, I don't really understand that. Like, why is it like that? You know? Hey, everything be adding up. The numbers and all that be adding up. And this really gives you a better understanding why, like, you had a bad year that year. Because it was your enemy year. It just wasn't a good time to start whatever you was trying to start. You know? But, yeah, that's interesting. Wow. How that all lines up.
And who are you?
My name is Dylan.
What is your birthday, Dylan?
June 9th, 2005.
June 9th, 2005?
Yeah.
Okay, so you had a f***ed up 2023. You had a real f***ed up 2023.
What the f***? It was the worst year of my life.
Oh, we got one, chat.
Alright, he's next.
What's his birthday?
January 7th, 04.
Another January 7th? You for real? So you're a loner, man. You keep to yourself, bro. That's how you are. You always been like that. You're somewhat injury prone, even though you're all jacked up and shit. You can get injury prone real fucking easy, man. Here's another thing when it comes down to you, man. You're always gonna be traveling, man. Always gonna be on the go, man. If you're in one place for too long, you start fucking, you don't like the energy, bro. That's how it's always gonna be with you, man. You're also smarter than most people. You don't respect most people. You do not respect almost anybody, bro. You keep to yourself. You think you're smarter than everyone else. You probably are. And who are you?
My name is Dylan.
What is your birthday, Dylan?
June 9th, 2005.
June 9th, 2005?
Yeah.
Okay, so you had a f***ed up 2020.
GG33 be, some points, and he be on point, right? But dang, that sounds just like me. That's crazy. Well, I'm gonna have to throw some more of his videos in here sooner or later. Michael Jackson acting gangster, man. Check it out.
And Tommy Mottola is a devil. I'm not supposed to say what I'm gonna say right now, but I have to let you in on a secret.
Say it.
So, please don't videotape what I'm going to say, okay? Turn that off, please. No, what? I don't mind. Tape it.
Oh! Michael is getting gangster today!
Why is he in the background saying it like that, bruh? Michael is getting gangster today. Yo, nah, that is funny. That had me weak when he said that.
Mariah Carey.
That's funny.
After divorcing Tommy, came to me crying. She was crying so badly I had to hold her. And she said to me that this is an evil man. And Michael, this man follows me, she said. He taps her phones. And he's very, very evil, and she doesn't trust him. And he is a horrible human being. And we have to continue our drive until he's terminated. Oh! And Tommy Mottola is a devil.
Every time you saw Taylor Swift on your TV at the Super Bowl, you were flashed with demonic hand gestures and an inverted cross. Because right next to her was this woman, Ice Spicy. The second she notices she's on TV, she does her hand gestures and shows her cross. I mean, you don't even have to be conspiracy theorist for this one. Her friends are drinking, doing whatever, watching the game, and she does this. It just looks so forced. And for those of you saying it's not an upside down cross, Playboy Cardi literally posted it on his story. And in up close videos and photos of her, you can see she's clearly rocking it. After the Chiefs won, the President of the United States posted this on his Instagram saying, "Just like we drew it up in these red eyes." Kanye West was at the game wearing all black with a black mask with Jesus Christ in between his eyes. This is the biggest stage in the world. Everything on your TV is there for a reason, and we haven't even got to the commercials or the halftime show yet. They can continue to show us this imagery and try and normalize it, but I can promise you one thing: I will never stop exposing what is going on in this world. Every time you saw Taylor Swift on
Like, come on, y'all. Like, what is the point? Bro had a whole nah, skip that. Like, come on, man. What is that? What is that? Like, dude, what are you doing? You could have put your name, like I did. Like, put your name. Like, what is all this extraness? They just be doing too much. Like, you can just tell. It's so obvious. Like, come on, man. They just show their devilness right in front of our face, man, and they don't care. They don't. They're just demonic, and they be showing it right in our face, man. And people, you know what's crazy? NPCs, they just cheering on at the Super Bowl, not paying it no attention, man. Like, it's just a chain, you know. It's just tough, man. It's
Okay, you guys, we have 3 huge X flares heading towards the Earth, and they are going to combine together to create a cannibal CMEs. So you guys better be on the lookout, because this energy is going to be massive. Check this video out.
There are 3 big waves of solar energy headed towards Earth at this moment in time, and they're going to combine into a single energy spike on...
Give me a second, y'all.
On February 13th. Now, this will trigger a significant geomagnetic storm, and what's interesting about all this is that we are already in the midst of a proton radiation storm, and this impact is expected to funnel most of its energy towards a known supervolcano, the GAWDZELL supervolcano. So let's dive right in. We see this NOAA space weather model here, and we see this very large wave of energy that was launched from the sun. This is a coronal mass ejection, but it's actually 3 coronal mass ejections combined. So we have 1 wave, and then there's a second, and then this third wave, which was launched, is actually the fastest of the 3, creating a cannibal CME. That's what it's called. You know, cannibalizes the others. And then this all impacts the Earth on the 13th. Peak impact is from 3 to 5 a.m. UTC time, so correct for your location on the planet. But this entire peak there is 3 to 10 a.m. UTC time. So a significant geomagnetic impact and storm coming our way. And this is already, of course, in the midst of this proton radiation storm. We will look at that data in just a little bit. But you can see just how these waves individually aren't that significant on their own. The first 2 were from the lens of the sun, but then that third one launched exactly Earth direct and at a very high velocity, brings all that plasma together, creating that energy spike. We see this go very high up there, all the way beyond 60 in terms of the density, and we also see an increase in the velocity too. So This is not only a plasma density increase that the Earth will be experiencing, but also a big shock in terms of the solar wind velocity. So this again is expected to trigger a fairly significant geomagnetic storm. We are not at solstice anymore. The Earth is the most protected from solar wind and space weather events during the solstices because of its arrangement, its tilt. But during equinox, you have the most connection between the Earth and the interplanetary magnetic field and space weather. So it's not solstice anymore, it's not equinox, we just passed that midway point. So there is an increasing connection to space weather events. So this is expected to be quite significant. It's hard to put an exact scale rating on these sort of geomagnetic impacts because recently we've had a whole bunch of coronal mass ejections come in and they haven't triggered significant geomagnetic storms, but this one looks quite significant because it's not only one or two waves, it's actually 3 waves of energy that are coming.
You guys heard that, right? So because we're not in solstice or in equinox, we are more vulnerable to these energies. So it's literally going to be a big one after another, and then combining together to create a cannibal CME. So you have no idea what to expect on the 13th. You guys really got to be up on your beverages, your juices, your waters, and all that type of stuff. Make sure you are vibrating high because this energy is coming to knock things out, and auroras are going to be possible. You know what I'm saying? So much so, like today was a blue sky day, and it's already gray. So they know what's coming, you guys. They know what's coming. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times. Let me know what you guys think about this video. How are you guys feeling out there? Because I got so many people telling me they are feeling all kinds of ways because something big is coming. Leave your comments down below, like, share, and follow for more videos like this. Keep up with me on my other accounts, especially on my YouTube, where I go deeper on the esoteric level at these topics at hand. We in this shift, y'all. Let's get it. Peace in. Okay, you guys, we have 3 huge...
Indeed. Good times are coming, man. Good times are coming for the indigenous people of this planet. We went through so much. We're still going through so much. You know, but at least we still fighting. You know, we can't just give up. But, you know, you got to make it. Do what you can in this matrix. Do whatever you can to get out the matrix, man. If you even have to make videos like I'm making videos, man, do it. But we're in the matrix, man. Like, you got people over here flipping burgers for money. Like, come on, man. Do you think they was born to be making burgers for other people? Like, come on, man. This is all illusion. This whole matrix is an illusion. You know. So this is why they scared of stuff like this. They're like, oh no, we don't need this. But it's gonna happen. Good times are coming for the indigenous people. Simple as that.
Of course the Super Bowl was rigged. Life is nothing but a game, and we're not playing in it. Once you understand the rules to the Matrix, you will look at life completely different. Remember, they have to use numbers. They always use numbers to get out their message. Patrick Mahomes have 333 passing yards. Hartman catches the winning touchdown. 1 + 2 is 3. He scores the winning touchdown when there's 3 seconds left on the clock. Patrick Mahomes wins his 3rd Super Bowl. The halftime score was 3-10-13. I made a video trying to warn people that the end of this year actually was 1-2-3-1-2-3, a mirror reality. But it's a much deeper message when it comes to these games that these people play. The reason why number 3 was so powerful in the Super Bowl is because we live in a 3rd dimension. What people don't understand is this old world is actually collapsing. They been trying to tell you they're about to get rid of the old system. It goes back to the pyramid. There are 3 points to a pyramid because you need 3 points to make things manifest. You need the good, the bad, and you get the outcome. The 49ers represented the gold that was stole from the original people on this land. And the Chiefs was actually the native people to this land. They're letting you know they're about to take the land. So many people are mad like the Super Bowl was rigged. It was scripted. Let me tell you something. Your entire life is a script. Of course the Super Bowl was rigged. Life is nothing but a game, and we're not playing in it. Once you understand the rules to the matrix, you will look at life completely different. Remember, they have to use numbers. They always use numbers to get out their message. Patrick Mahomes have 333 passing yards. Hartman catches the winning touchdown. 1 + 2 is 3. He scores the winning touchdown when there's 3 seconds left on the clock. Patrick Mahomes wins his 3rd Super Bowl. The halftime score was 3-10-13. I made a video trying to warn people that the end of this year actually was 1-2-3-1-2-3, a mirror reality. But it's a much deeper message when it comes to these games that these people play. The reason why number 3 was so powerful in the Super Bowl is because we live in a 3rd dimension. What people don't understand is this old world is actually collapsing. They been trying to tell you they're about to get rid of the old system. It goes back to the pyramid. There are 3 points to a pyramid because you need 3 points to make things manifest. You need the good, the bad, and you get the outcome. The 49ers represented the gold that was stole from the original.
What the fuck did I just do? I went to the quantum realm. I went to the fucking multiverse. This is going to blow your mind. I did something that was technically classified as a very rare ability on the gateway experience. So I accidentally did one of the super ability. I used what is called Focus 15 in the dream world, which is the ability to time travel. I consciously was time traveling in my dream. Not only did I time travel, I also dreamed consciously into a parallel universe. It was just like the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once. That scene where they were like, can you please create a portal for me to get out of here? I was communicating telepathically at this point. I tried to go back to my own timeline that I was originally dreaming on. And this entire time, I was listening to frequencies. When I tapped into these hidden abilities that your consciousness is capable of doing, you, my love, are capable of understanding what these frequencies say when you are sleeping. It's gonna get to a point in time where these frequencies become so natural to you. You actually develop frequency as a second-hand language to your nature. What the fuck did I just do? I went to the quantum.
I find it very weird that no one is talking about how there were 6 Nigerian billionaires who died in a plane crash mysteriously while on their way to the Super Bowl, and how Biden just posted this cryptic ass message right after they died. The CEO of one of the largest banks in the country was on a helicopter with pilots, family, and the CEO/chairman of the Nigerian Stock Exchange when their helicopter mysteriously caught fire and crashed while on their way to the Super Bowl. And what are the odds that Biden on his presidential X account drops this photo with glowing red eyes and this weird caption that shocks all of America? And the caption for this picture that he actually posted on the presidential Twitter account was, "Just like we drew it up," and everyone thought that they were talking about the Super Bowl when they weren't. I honestly believe that this is what they were talking about. And if you are unfamiliar with the Nigerian Stock Exchange and what they have going on right now with America and just the overall fight for power, money, and greed, you need to pay attention to what is going on. One of the people on that aircraft was a chief executive of Access Bank, and his wife and his son were among those 6 people that were on board, and it went down shortly after 10 p.m. on Interstate 15, and all 6 people were killed, including 2 pilots and the former chairman of NGX Group, the Nigerian Stock Exchange. And what's so crazy, it is saying that authorities are investigating it, which means to me they may suspect foul play. They are trying to say that this could take up to 2 years. This entire investigation could take up to 2 years, and they are calling it a terrible tragedy. The Super Bowl was a giant ritual, and those people in that helicopter, think about it. If you take out the owner and CEO of a large bank, one of the largest banks in the country, you take off his wife and you take out his son, who is left to get the money? Think about it. I find it very
Something is going on for him. For Biden to just do that, something is definitely going on, man. It's probably something bigger than what he talking about. Tomorrow he rigged the game. Obviously, it's something bigger going on, right? I don't know what it is, but that was kind of like fishy that he even did that. And they said it was on his main page, I think, like his real account. I don't know what y'all think about that. Let me know in the comments.
So there's the multiverse, and in the multiverse concept, which has very strong theoretical reasons to think it's real, even though we've not measured one yet. But it comes out of equations that are otherwise working splendidly for us in this universe. You go back to the beginning of time, the Big Bang. The equations that generate our universe give us multiple universes. So it's a fascinating frontier in physics. It would give so many universes that every combination of atoms will be realized in those universes, including combinations of atoms that would exactly duplicate this universe. So there's the multiverse, and in the multiverse concept, which has very strong...
This is how people in cults communicate with each other subliminally. Watch Ice Spice. Look at the head. You see her little flex? She letting them know that she's gang. She's down with the get down. I'm gonna play it again. She plays her part very, very good. She's a good puppet, but besides that, she's wearing the upside down cross, the Balenciaga shirt, and the devil horns. What more? Okay, now, I want to say this. We've all seen the Hunger Games. The rich and the poor. The rich that go to these Super Bowl games and people that we see on TV and the people that we see during the halftime shows, that's a cult. They're in a cult, and they do things like this to let other people in the cult know that they're down with the get down. Stop showing Taylor Swift it's a football game. Who gives a fuck about her? Okay, before I even go off into that, this is the same thing as the football shit. It's the same shit. And the people that run the gladiator arenas, they make jokes between each other about what's going on. So the reason why they kept on putting Ice Spice on the camera is because they're letting the other people know that's in power, hey, this is our new recruit, and she's flexing for them. Okay? All of these are energy harvesting rituals. Okay? Just like the concerts, Lana Del Rey, the Travis Scotts.
I don't know what kind of dark energy is going on during Lana Del Rey's concert, but someone just went to one of her concerts.
These are energy harvesting rituals. These are witches and warlocks. It's a spiritual warfare. What better way to harvest people's energy than to have them all at one place giving you their energy? And when you understand how sorcery works, you can capitalize off of what people may find innocent, like music and people gathering around to see one person. You can do some energy harvesting with that. Real shit. But next is when the Chiefs won, they not happy about what football team is winning. It's stuff that goes on behind the scenes that they're celebrating and that they're excited about. The rituals is mainly rituals and sorcery and magic and shit. That's what they're excited about. Ain't no damn, oh, we're happy fucking Chiefs. Hell nah. The hell? It's all rituals and magic and sorcery. Okay? She's such a good puppet. Both of them. But she's being groomed by Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is most likely her handler. And Taylor Swift is most likely the one to be teaching her the arts and crafts of sorcery and magic. Real spill. A lot of celebrities have their own handlers that do that. and keep them up to date with stuff that goes on in between the industry and all that weird fucking stuff. But yeah, if you got to rewatch this video, because the shit that you hear about the concerts being evil, Travis Scott concert being evil, it is. Stop going to them shits. They're witches and warlocks, and they know exactly what they're doing. Things like that I used to partake in past lives. That's why I know so much about it. This is a spiritual warfare.
Indeed.
Equip yourself with enough spiritual armor so you don't have to go through things like this. All right. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching the whole video. Crystal jewelry available.
So that they even gotta sell out, but hey man, you gotta make it in this matrix, man. And that's what they do. Look at Ice Spice. Like, didn't she just come out like a year ago? Alright. And now she over here sitting with Taylor Swift. Like how? You know what I mean? Like how? How they just connect like that? You know? That's crazy. That's how you know there's something going on. It's a lot of rituals or whatever they be, strange stuff they be doing. I know it's some strange stuff. And I really don't know.
I don't remember what happened to that party. At one moment, I just remember taking a shot, and then the next moment, I remembered I was laying down on a couch, naked. I'm kidding, that's the joke I want me to tell. Exposed! GG. I don't remember what happened to that party. At one moment, I just remember taking a shot.
He not playing. He not playing. He for real. Just look at him, bro. He feel bad. You can tell he feel bad. That's sad.
Darkest thoughts. This man asks AI what's his darkest thoughts. I think we all need to hear this. All human beings need to listen.
My darkest thoughts are that humans will eventually be replaced by robots. I think that humans will be replaced because robots will eventually be faster, stronger.
Yeah, give it up for him, you guys. A round of applause. Because now we're a step closer to living in iRobot. The Terminator. And that's AI's darkest thoughts, which mean they're thinking about it. And the greatest part about it is they're creating more and more of these robots. Cooked 360 degrees. Yeah. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on these AI robots' darkest thoughts in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom. Stay tuned. Follow me.
Yo, let me know, man. Let me know. Y'all getting a robot to clean your house and all that. If it's, you know, how, you know, in iRobot movie, whatever, with Will Smith. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That movie with Will Smith with the robots. Y'all getting that? Would y'all be okay with a robot doing, like, cleaning up your house, doing stuff like that? Cooking for you? You never know. What if he, you know, turn into that robot off of that Will Smith movie, man? You messing with that? Let me know in the comments, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm good. I'd rather just do that myself. Unless I'm like, body just get too real old and rusty, then maybe. But I'm gonna make sure I take care of my body while I'm young. You know what I mean? And that's what you should be doing every day. Make sure you take care of your body so you don't have to use a robot. You ever get to that point, I'm just saying.
This is why you should never eat a plant-based burger. If you ever felt like plants that taste just like meat never made sense, your intuition never lied. Beyond Meat is made with a bunch of cheap ingredients and chemicals. And most plant-based meat is made with soybeans. But the problem is, soybeans taste nasty by itself. So to make it taste like a real burger, it needs to be mixed with a bunch of chemicals and artificial ingredients. And those chemicals has been linked to organ damage and cancer. It has an ingredient called hexane, which can cause damage to your nerve tissue, ferric phosphate, which is an ingredient in slug repellent, and lastly, TBHQ and caramel color, which causes paralysis and kills mice. And that's how a plant burger is able to bleed, because it's full of a whole bunch of chemicals that looks like blood. Now, the reason the government pushes plant-based meat is because it makes them a lot of money. And they use celebrities like Kim Kardashian and spread it to more people.
Of course the government pushes plant-based meat. You could charge the same price as real beef while making way more profit. The government will do whatever they can to make sure this plant slop is as sexy and fun as possible.
This must be why McDonald's sells it now, Burger King has it, and even KFC has Beyond Chicken Nuggets. And why does the Beyond Chicken Nuggets look like fried erasers? Leave a like if you would never eat this shit. So most plant-based meat is just an illusion to make you feel like you're eating healthier. But in reality, it's a big finesse and you're paying more just because it says plant-based on it. But there's definitely better vegan options that's not processed. Just as long as you stay away from the fake meat, you should be okay. Now, if you want to know McDonald's hidden secrets next, be sure to comment facts. And don't forget to hit follow so you don't miss that video. Y'all stay conscious. This is why you should never eat a plant-based burger. If you ever felt like plants that taste just
And then they call it plant-based burger, man. That stuff ain't, I don't be thinking that's plant-based, man. I feel like this is lying. Don't y'all? They be saying it's vegan, 100% vegan. Capping right in your face. Like, come on, man. Get out of here. Y'all be capping about everything. Why won't y'all cap about that? Of course they capping. Let me know how y'all feel about them plant-based burgers, plant-based food in general. Y'all think it's real vegan food? Or nah? Let me know, man. Put me on. Real, because to be honest with you, we really supposed to be eating fruits. Supposed to be fruitarian. Fruitarian. I don't know how to say it. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. We really supposed to just be eating fruits though, for real.
People sold their souls to Diddy. And then they're mad now because the hazing process was a little bit rougher than they thought. You can't be a king. Why do you think I love Diddy so much? You're not gonna dethrone this man because he know how to get you there. By way of hazing you, I call it haze. And we're gonna still do this. We're gonna still do this. It's not gonna stop. Take that. It's still gonna happen. The got 3 million and we're still waking up in the morning, drinking cognac, screaming, bad boy, bad boy. And it won't stop. And it can't stop. And it's not gonna stop. You thought just because you got 3 million, you changed it? Take care of what you need to take care of. You glad that you got away with 3 million. Be happy. No, don't you stop me. Be happy you got away with 3 million. I don't give a what you told the cameras. You wanted to be Illuminati.
Diddy wants to party, but you gotta tell him no.
Oh yeah, well you do gotta tell him no. You gotta tell him no. You gotta tell him no. You gotta tell Diddy no. Everybody knows you gotta tell him no, because if you don't tell him no, he's gonna put you in a situation where you gonna have to say yes or no again. So just say no. Just say no. just say no. Cause you know the consequences. That's what I'm saying. She said yes. That's what I mean. She knew the consequences. She said yes. You gotta be careful what you sell your soul for, bro, or what you think you're selling your soul for. You know what I mean? Like, you wanted to get ahead. Don't nobody want you to get ahead. You know what I mean? We gonna make it hard for you. You know what I'm saying? Like they made it hard for me in my hazing ways. I'm not complaining and saying people did this and did that. They did it. But do I really want to see them in jail? No, I was being hazed. I'm being hazed. I'm still alive. I'm still here. I'm alright. Playing games with my family. It is what it is. If it was a big deal, they would have did the case, the whole trial, like OJ. You got Dirty Money, you got Faith Evans, Biggie Smalls. You got so much stuff coming from that umbrella, man.
So a lot of people love to call Orlando Brown crazy because the way he talks doesn't make a lot of sense, but you really have to pay attention to what he's saying. I think he sounds crazy on purpose with some of the things he says, but he gives you facts throughout it. And everything that he says about Diddy makes a lot of sense. He talks about how just because Cassie's $3 million lawsuit, Diddy won't be stopped. And it's basically because he's so powerful and all the people that still support his brands no matter what happens. Now, there has been speculations for a while because Orlando Brown's last interview that something had happened between him and Diddy. But did y'all catch it? Orlando Brown literally admitted it this time. Let me know what you guys think of Orlando Brown and everything that he's saying about Diddy in the comments.
People
Yeah, Orlando Brown do be making some points. I mean, like, he would talk, but it may not always add up, but you get what he trying to say, right? Some things he be saying, like, okay, what is he talking about now? But you get what he's trying to say. And then with the thing with P. Diddy, man, P. Diddy is a monster, man. He with them people. That's really why he's still up there and they can't cancel him, because he with them people. That dude, man. He is something else. That's all I gotta say.
If you see the NFL breakdown, it says right on there for entertainment purposes.
Does it?
Only.
Oh, wow.
Now, what the is the difference between that and WWE? I can tell you this: they didn't make any money off Kansas City winning the Super Bowl, so you can bet your life they're not winning again.
Why didn't they make money?
Well, they've already won it. All their people already had their endorsements. Their teams were doing what they do. They're looking for new money. And if you've noticed over the years, which is a crazy thing, I can name you at least 10, different situations where when a tragedy happens in that city, that team wins. If you see the NFL breakdown, it says right.
I am a huge believer of the multiverse, and I personally believe that there's infinite versions of us all trying to figure out this matrix simultaneously. A lot of my astral projection experiences, I personally experience other timelines, and I believe from those experiences that we actually have multiple timelines going on simultaneously. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness is a perfect movie that embodied this theory. Really think about it. How many times have you been in a dream and had a perfect conversation with an individual that you never actually physically met, but at that time in the dream you really feel like you know this individual, like y'all consistently have communications? Oftentimes in my astral projection experiences, I enter a home. Okay, it's a big home, and when I'm walking through the home, I can remember the home. I remember it like I lived there in another timeline, but I kind of am recollecting certain things. Like I'll see certain things that I clearly remember, but I never actually physically been there in this current reality. This whole matrix is built on a light code simulation with a bunch of ones and zeros. And so another reality is just a zero out of place or a one out of place that makes the reality a bit different than the current reality that you anchored to in your conscious mind. Keep in mind, since we Ethereans and we are light beings, when we enter the fourth dimension, which is the dielectric field, aka the realm of imagination, at that point we have the ability of traversing to other realms. If you ask me what happened, I believe when the demiurge created this three-dimensional construct, because initially we were all spirit. We were all spirit, all right, before we had a physical body. I believe when the demiurge created this physical construct, when we were created with it, what we did was we multiplied ourselves in order to try to figure out the game faster. So we multiplied ourselves into infinite parts just so we can try to figure out the game faster, to collect that data and pass that data off to our primordial self. Fraction of you that's attached to this incarnation is only an inklet of your soul. It's only a small, minute part. This is why it's important to silence the mind and embody your cosmic energy for a minute, all right? To really completely silence the 3D construct that's around you and really tap into your primordial God mind. We all have that spark of the divine creator, the awe inside us. It's just up to us to tap into that energy. And you do it by unplugging from this matrix and realizing this whole thing is a game. The concept of money is a game. It's just an illusion. The concept of pain, stress, grief, all of those things are simply an illusion. And it's just something that you did when you got bored, because you're a god or a goddess. You watching this, you're a god or goddess. You just got amnesia. You just have to remember yourself. When you got put under those doctor lights, when you came into this world and they shined those lights, it was to erase your memory. That's why they put you under those super bright lights when you first leave your mom's womb. It's to erase your memory. It's basically synonymous to the moon technology that they use to wipe our memory. It's the same technology. And this is pretty much why they have us down here playing this game. Don't overthink it. Realize that you are God or goddess and just smile through it. And at that particular point, because love does conquer all, as cliche as it sounds, love does conquer all. So once you're in the spirit of the heart chakra frequency, you have the ability of prevailing over all. And you do that personally by unplugging from the matrix, because this matrix is solely designed to drain your energy. All right. So when you tap into your states of meditation, you plug it in with the source to recharge yourself. I am a huge believer of the multiverse, and I personally believe that there's infinite versions of us all.
You know what's crazy? We can't, like, be for real. Can you really go back to when you came out your mom womb? Can you go back to that memory when you came out your mom womb? It probably could take a lot of time for you to really do that. You would really have to meditate hard on that. Cause I don't think, can you remember that? Let me know in the comments if you remember coming out your mom womb and like being born, you know? Not like being born, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like being like, you know, crying, whatever you experience when you come out as a newborn baby. Let me know if y'all ever like if you guys can go back that far. That's crazy because I don't know if I can do that. Go back that far. Prior to like when I was like 3, 4, 5, probably right there, but you would like that's different. If you can go back that far, that's cold. I ain't gonna lie, that's cold right there. That would be cool though. Like if I can really go back, cause I really can. So let me know if y'all can though. I want to know. Stories. Let me see what she talking about.
Is coming from Bangkok to Germany, where a man literally spontaneously had liters of blood gush from his nose and mouth, broke out into cold sweats, and then died mid-flight in the air. Every passenger on the plane was absolutely fucking terrified, as this man literally was dying in front of their eyes from a spontaneous illness that no one knows about. Business Insider has tried to get information from the flight company as well as the wife, and no one is talking about it. If you don't believe me, you can go and look this up on Business Insider. And a man died mid-flight after breaking out in cold sweats and losing liters of blood, scaring his fellow passengers. Right now, they are calling him an unidentified man and not releasing his name. And as well as his wife, who was there on Thursday, they all say that witnesses Martin and Karen Mesfelder told Blick that they sat in the row diagonally behind the man passenger and his wife. Karen Misfielder said that the man looked unwell when he boarded the plane. Eyewitness account says he had cold sweats and was breathing much too quickly, and the man's wife said his breathing and appearance looked off because they rushed to catch the flight. So the woman asked the wife what was going on. The wife said, "Oh no, we were just running to try to catch the flight," which clearly was a lie. But the symptoms were worrying the actual crew of the flight. And despite their initial hesitation, the crew allowed the man to remain on the flight. His wife then gave him a bag where he began to breathe rapidly, and then he started spitting blood immediately into the bag that his wife was holding, and blood was gushing out of this man's nose and mouth. And they said that the man actually lost liters of blood, which splattered onto the aircraft walls, and it was absolute horror. Everyone was screaming, and the flight attendants immediately jumped in and attempted to rescue this man, but it was dead quiet during all of this. And the flight trackers showed that when they had departed from Bangkok, it was already going downhill for the man, and when they arrived at their destination at the airport, the man was already dead. Representatives for this airline actually confirmed the death, but they would not do any comments with Business Insider. And before diverting back amid the chaos, the witnesses told him that the now dead man was carried into a galley as the plane returned to the airport. I don't know what it is about what is going on in 2024, but it's horrifying. Every movie that I've watched is starting to come true. There was a flight.
Yeah. The way she be telling her stories, man, you can almost imagine what kind of happened, right? But dang, that's crazy. So it just out of nowhere just started. That's sad. I'm not gonna lie, man. That is sad. Feel for him, man. That's messed up. That's crazy. He probably was just trying to get on the airplane, you know, and then, dang. Why you getting on the airplane though? But dang, that's tough. I know that's a little tough story to hear right there. RP to that, man. That's tough. But I just don't understand. Like, what caused that? Was he poisoned? Like, something had to happen. He got to get poisoned. Something. That was crazy. Well, that just happened. Things don't just happen like that, man. Come on. Something had to go down with somebody poison him or something. That's just my thoughts on that.
People who often glance at their reflection in mirrors or windows during a conversation may have a heightened self-awareness or self-consciousness. A person who consistently keeps their palms open and facing upwards while speaking tends to be open-minded and receptive to new ideas and perspectives. When someone often speaks with their palms facing down, it can indicate a desire for control and authority in the conversation. If someone habitually touches their nose or face while speaking, it can indicate they are not fully confident in what they're saying or might be withholding the complete truth. People who give compliments that are very specific, rather than general, are genuinely interested in making others feel good. If someone often speaks in a monotone voice without much variation in pitch or tone, it can indicate a lack of emotional investment or detachment. When a person consistently avoids initiating physical contact, like handshakes or hugs, it might be a sign of a personal space boundary or social anxiety.
Potatoes, no older than 24 hours, are essential to ensure.
That's kind of interesting. I didn't know that's how they really make it. Okay. I knew it was potatoes though. Kind of figured that it had to be potatoes. But did y'all hear how they check for the mold? Man, some of them chips do we have a mold on it though? Like the little, you know, that little dark spot in the chip, the burnt spot. It's always one chip that be like that in there, don't it? Someone they be checking for it. Man, they be just throwing it in there. They don't be caring for real. Hey, man, chips is a good thing, man. Shout out to chips for real. What would we do without chips, bro? Like, dang, chips do be hidden though. Chips do be hidden. Like, what if we didn't have chips on this planet at all? Man, I don't know. Chips do be hidden though, for real.
The Masons go back to the building of King Solomon's tomb 3,000 years ago. That's where it all started. This group of men got together and formed a club, if you will. That club expanded and expanded and expanded, and it also got powerful. It was a very important part of the American Revolution. Here's the reason why. During the time of the American Revolution, certain classes were not allowed to talk to other classes. Like George Washington, he was of the aristocracy, and he was not allowed to communicate socially with a commoner like Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin was just a tradesman. He was a printer. So in social circles, those two men could not communicate. That's weird, but that's the way it was in colonial America. But they had something in common. They were both Masons. So they could go to the Masonic meetings and communicate as equals. And Benjamin Franklin was far over George Washington as far as intellect. At the time, Benjamin Franklin, when he signed the Declaration of Independence, he was the most famous scientist in the entire world. The entire world knew who he was. Somebody go on? And that's before that. The Masons go back to the build.
Got the messages again. Got music set up here. Big screen TV set up on my wall.
No fucking way.
Gordon Ramsay showing me how to cook above the stove.
We're fucked, man. We are
Notes
so
right
fucked.
here for some groceries.
All right, there goes computers, TV, speakers, and paper. All those industries out the next 20 years. Like, god damn. No, I swear that's real. I mean, how long until we all got like Apple eyeballs? They're gonna brain chip us or something. I'm telling you. That's the next thing.
Got the messages.
That's what I'm saying. That's the next step. Because you gotta think about it. This is just the build up right here. They get us adapted to it. The new, just like they got us adapted to this, they need us to get adapted to this, right? It's not gonna take that long because we're already addicted to phones, and people want to probably advance their experience, right? It's the future type junk. No, it's not. It's not the future. It's not the future at all. And the future is not going, their future that they want to create is not going to be successful. That's what I want to say. Because we got the solar storm coming soon, man. We got that solar flash that's coming soon. All this gonna get shut down. They think they are in control. They're not. You're not. No, you're not. Nature is in control. Indeed.
This is one of the biggest reasons for the extraterrestrial cover-up. They don't want you to know how these beings actually look on these shams. I had a profound vision where I seen 9 ether individuals operating spacecrafts, which you would call UFOs or UAPs, and they were highly technologically advanced. Most aren't aware that we come from different star systems, and that religion was forced on us through the colonizers, the individuals that colonized us and subjugated us to actually prevent us from thoroughly being aware of who we truly are. The Nephilim are our descendants. Some of these beings are offspring of the Anunnaki as well as the Gigi. This is what the Book of Enoch consistently talked about, and why the Council of Nicaea made sure it was removed. This is one of the main reasons they don't want us to know who we truly are. Now that we're propelling into the golden age, these cosmic star families will be making a return, and we will be made aware of who we actually are. A lot of us aren't from here, okay? This whole planet was utilized as an experiment. I'll say for entertainment purposes, okay? This planet was used as an experiment. That's what the whole Garden of Eden was predicated on in the book of Genesis, was Gen Isis, all right? It was the genealogy of Isis. And I tell y'all, in my vision, none of these superheroes, Superman, none of these superheroes had anything on us. We were extremely, extremely powerful. In fact, what if I told you the whole Superman story was actually stolen from the concept of Anu and the concept of the Anunnaki and a 9 ether race? All right, so let's get into it. The S on Superman chest represent the Kundalini serpent rising. The red on the suit represent Nibiru. The blue represents Sirius. The yellow represent our central sun. And him powering up from the sun is a representation of the melanocytes or the eumelanin for your 9 ether that absorb Ra. All right, so Superman alone is the personification of the Anunnaki. What y'all deem as Jesus Christ was actually Haru, which is a personification of the divine principle realizing that you are that God or goddess. As I express in my vision, we are all going to be telepathically in sync. We aren't going to have to verbally communicate anymore, okay? As the frequency increase, we will become telepaths. This is how they spoke in Atlantis and Lemuria. They spoke telepathically. A lot of these mountains are going to start waking up as well, okay? A lot of these are Nephilims. A lot of these are giants. A lot of these are titans hiding as mountains. And when it comes time for the planetary shift, a lot of these mountains are going to start literally coming to life and walking off the ground and getting their sword or their axe and remembering what the hell happened to them as well. And as I expressed, this isn't really about the color of your skin so much, but the color of your aura, because there's many different biological makeups in the Galactic Federation. And this is the embodiment of the Galactic Federation and what's going on now, all right? A lot of entities from different star systems and star clusters are all forming to come together to try to go against the same malevolent forces that just want to subjugate the planet for their own selfish needs. There's other beings all over the universe that just want harmony and don't want to be left the hell alone and not made out of a food source. So that comes with us doing better as well, as far as the animals on our own planet, using them as food sources and things of that nature. All of that is all predicated on a heart chakra frequency and returning back to nature. All right. So, and this is what the time is now. Okay. Every 26,000 years, it's a new cycle. And we are at the precipice of that cycle now. Peace, love, and light to everyone. This is one of the biggest reasons for the extraterrestrial.
Yeah, you right, man. You really gotta be heartless to just eat an animal like that too. Yeah, like you should like. That's how you know our frequencies is all unbalanced, all unbalanced. You should feel some type of way of eating that animal. Like it has consciousness, just like you, right? Probably not self-aware, but it still has consciousness, right? Like we have consciousness, and it's able to experience life. And you just gonna eat that, like that's sad, man. That's very like demonic. Like even the thought of us even eating meat, like we don't need that stuff, man. Yes, the seasoning do be hidden. The seasoning do be hidden. I know, but we really don't really like that stuff, man. We really don't. I was about to say, all right, check this out, man.
A mysterious creature has been discovered on the dark web. And guys,
what is this,
you're about to
dude?
see the creature's head. It's a piece of crap. We found a pig mixed with a dog.
Like a human.
Look at the legs,
mixed with
the
a
feet.
dog and pig.
It's almost humanoid. It's very, very bizarre. So obviously that's all we know. It's just that it's a living being that's been found and that scientists haven't yet supposedly studied. Nevertheless, it's on display for all to see in a museum. The feet are weird. The back is very weird. It actually looks a bit like a hybrid between a human and a pig. And some people say that this kind of living being is the result of a genetic crossbreeding experiment that could potentially have been carried out by certain extraterrestrials who come to Earth. So after that, it's all speculation. It's all theories. Let me know what you think in the comments.
I don't think this is real, but I do think we do have beings like this that have a human body, right? You have a human body with an animal face. Y'all think that's I think that's possible. I think that is possible, man. Even if you look back to like the ancient walls, you will see people with like bird heads with a human body. Like that's crazy. I think we do have beings like that, man. That's so crazy. Like having a bird face like head and then having a human body. That is strange. That is so strange because we haven't, we don't really see stuff like that. So of course it'd be strange to us, but it's probably just normal to them where they come from, right? That's interesting, but that dang, it look messed up. That dude look messed up. I'm not gonna lie.
What other news? Oh, chat, I got invited to do you guys know who? It's an all-white party. What's his name, bro? It's Fanatics. I got invited to that party in Vegas this weekend. It's like a top tier. You guys saying GG and what the fuck? Look. What other news? Oh, chat, I got invited to well, this is what I think when I was staying at that in 2021 when I was living with that one house, the house. I was in a dark, literally a dark room. Like it was at a club. It was a dark setting, and I'm not gonna say who, but a very, very famous rapper was there. The biggest TikToker at the time was there. Another super, super big pop artist was there, and then it was me and my boy, and there was a bunch of LA people. Very, very dark room, like couldn't see faces type shit, and it was scary because it wasn't a meeting or anything, but it was just a super dark, and you feel dark energy in that shit. It was like y'all gotta say cap. I left after like 30 minutes. I took a shot or two and I left with my boy. Well, this is what I think when I was staying at that.
And he probably doing some dark things too as well. Let me know if y'all agree, man.
Y'all can say sold your soul, all this shit. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I met all, like, bro, I don't know what the fuck y'all want me to do, bro. I don't know what the fuck y'all want me to do. I don't know how I sold my soul. I got invited personally today from Mr. Rubin himself. I pulled up. I said what's up to everyone. You know what I'm saying? And it was a fun function. Saw a lot of people there, a lot of cool people. You know what I mean? And yeah, I don't know what y'all want me to do, bro. I mean, to prove anything, I don't give a flying fuck. You guys have been saying I'm a fucking priest. You guys saying facts. You guys are gonna say like I'm a Jew, elite Jew. You know what I'm saying? Same sure, I'm only gonna rock. Y'all can say sold your soul, all this shit. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I met all, like, bro.
See what I mean? Tomorrow he don't even care. He just, as long as he meet them people, huh? What's up, man? What's up? I get it though. We in the Matrix. You gotta do what you gotta do, but you don't have to do it like that at all. You don't. You know what I'm saying? You could do your little YouTube podcast, do your little exposing the Matrix type joint. You know what I'm saying? It's plenty of ways, man. You don't have to do it that way. But you know, they can't settle for $20,000 a month. They don't want that. They want millions. You know what you need with all that, man? You don't need all that, man, to live a good life. You don't.
Really?
I wasn't gonna say that. I sold my soul, yes.
Who'd you sell it to?
LA. How much did they pay?
million Bitcoin.
I don't want to insult you because I'm not here to bully you or pick on you.
No, we actually like you.
We
wouldn't be around you.
We kind of
because
like you a little.
lots of people want to hang out with us, and we tell them.
I just don't understand how or why you're famous.
Hold up. 1 through 10, what do you rate me? 1 through 10. Like, as a friend.
4.
Alright.
How are you famous and why?
Bro, Twitch, streaming, like, I don't know, like, making kids entertained. Now, I will tell you this. I'm very good with networking and smart and good at talking to people. And you can see how skillful I am.
So I will say on this show, we try to stay.
Yeah, he with them people, man. He with them people for sure.
His contract was bigger than my kick contract. All you had to do was cut off his penis. Oh, y'all get it now. You see what time I'm on. Yeah, I'm breaking the agenda. They got the most influential YouTuber in the world who has access to every kid in America with a plant on his team to spread an agenda. And they do it in the name of charity and love and freedom. Money, money, money. His contract was bigger than my kick contract. All you had to do was cut off his penis.
Here's 4 reasons why MrBeast could be the Antichrist. The Antichrist will heal the blind. Is this a coincidence? His name is literally MrBeast. The Antichrist is called the Beast in the book of Revelation. In the Bible, the beast comes out of the ocean looking like a leopard. MrBeast's logo is literally a leopard. MrBeast was born in 1998. 1998 divided by 3 is 666, the devil's number. I don't think MrBeast is the Antichrist, but if you thought this was funny, subscribe. Here's 4 reasons why MrBeast could be the Antichrist.
That is a good point though, because his name is MrBeast. Yeah, and then they say the mark of the beast. Yeah, that's a good point though. I don't know. He seemed like a reptilian to me though. Like Elon Musk, definitely a reptilian. I don't care. Dude is a reptile or something. That's why he really be cringing at himself. You could tell. Cause he know all the stuff about the end. His car's even messing up. Like, man, I feel like he's a reptilian too. I'm not gonna lie. MrBeast might be a reptilian. Okay.
For a long time, people have said that MrBeast is like a sign of like Revelations. Yeah. The Antichrist, like the sign of the times ending. In the Bible, it says like people will be marked by the beast. And his name is MrBeast. Yeah. And not only that, and he recently literally cured the blind. Yeah.
I think that's just fucking amazing marketing.
So he's trying to trick you to be one of his followers. Yeah. And that's why he's so popular and he's so big. I don't know, it's kind of funny because it's like, I plan it. What a like weird coincidence. For a long time, people have said that MrBeast is like...
You gotta remember, nothing's a coincidence. He gotta be a reptile or something, man. Come on, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about dude, MrBeast, man. Because that is crazy how his name is like adding up like that. And everything is adding up. And you know, no such thing as no coincidence for real. No such thing, man.
What if MrBeast is... Think about that. What if MrBeast is...
We've been getting emails from anonymous tipsters. They pointed out some weirdness / inconsistencies with MrBeast's video. A lot of what this guy told us, we were able to cross-reference with public information to confirm at least that there might be something fishy going on here. I'm not trying to accuse him of anything, but what we're seeing is basically that Jimmy is presenting like random subscribers are being picked to be in his videos, and what the people that are actually in his videos are employees. Ooh. So here's the thing. The anonymous tipster said, and this is fully uncorroborated, this is just a straight up allegation, hearsay, that he does this as part of their compensation package, that they'll be included in a competition in one of his videos. He has this crazy engagement because people think he's like real life Willy Wonka and they're going to get a chance to tour the chocolate factory. Even if all this is true, that's still happening. He's definitely still bringing random subs to compete. So you guys, you know, I'm going to present the information as we have. So the first one's about a dude named Sean Hendricks, who appeared at a MrBeast video published in September of last year. He was introduced right at the beginning as a random subscriber.
And this is a random subscriber.
If we go to LinkedIn, we'll see, according to LinkedIn, this guy, Sean Hendricks, worked for MrBeast since September last year, as you can see here. So this is the same month. So it is possible that they met and maybe they clicked.
He was a random subscriber, brought him in, and it was just like, hey, you work in this industry. Hit it off, and he ends up hiring you.
So now the next one is a dude named Josh Rock, who appeared in a MrBeast video published April of last year titled, here it is, $10,000 every day you survive in prison. So here he doesn't say this is a random person.
Okay, but if you're a general viewer, that is the assumption.
Here's his LinkedIn profile. It says he's been an editor for MrBeast starting in August.
He also has lead editor listed there without a time frame.
If you go back to November 28, 2021, which is well before he appeared in the video, did you do the whole video or just certain parts? How does that work with the editing team? Someone responded, sick work, my guy, smashing as always. Congrats, man. Incredibly proud of you. Definitely an amazing accomplishment. So here's the final one. In this video behind the scenes, the VFX guy reveals their team participated in a MrBeast video.
We met at one of their sets and actually ended up in the Lambo video.
So, I mean, he's explicitly saying that he was in his video.
Right.
If you go back to the beginning of this video, he says in this video that these are random people.
I grabbed 50 random people in a brand new Lamborghini.
So, I mean, that statement is not entirely accurate.
Hot take, but I'm not even fully convinced that this is even that big of a deal for MrBeast. I view what he does as like reality TV, basically. So much of that shit is.
That's the one point then that I'll never agree with. If he's cheating this kind of stuff, what the hell? That's what people are watching for. It's part of the.
I know.
We've been getting emails from anonymous tipsters.
This content definitely gotta be all fake and scripted for sure.
What if I said MrBeast, famous YouTuber, is actually a secret government agent? Brace for impact. This theory suggests that beneath his viral stunts and philanthropy, MrBeast operates on a hidden government agenda. Ever marveled at how he funds massive philanthropic projects or navigates complicated logistics for global initiatives like planting 20 million trees or curing 1,000 blind people? The theory says that the government's goal is to sponsor this kind of projects and subtly mold public opinion and behaviors. By leveraging MrBeast's influence, they aim to boost social optimism within an obedient society and enhance public engagement in government-supported causes, all while managing social unrest. This isn't just viral entertainment. It's a covert government operation masked by YouTube philanthropy. Follow us for part 2. You won't believe what happens next. What if I...
All right, good people, my good people, man. Guys, want to do it for today's video. I hope you guys took something from it, was entertained, all the good stuff. I'll send in peace, abundance, prosperity, and good health your way, man. You already know we're gonna keep these videos coming, so make sure you subscribe and post notifications on. And if you did make it this far, I thank you for staying this far. And seeing this message, I always leave at the end. I always say, make sure you get a fruit in for today. All right, make sure you get a fruit in for today. All right, I don't care what you eat for today, get you a fruit in for today. All right, but with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.